do.
What happens when somebody cuts you off in traffic?
Fucking
Samskara happens.
Hey everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we're going to be talking about Samskara, not Samsara, which was a video that we
did a while back.
Yeah, we did it a while ago.
Life, death, rebirth.
Yeah.
But
it was like a
different.
recycling video. Anyway, this one is Samskara with a K, Samskara, which is...
Yeah, guys, so this idea of Samskara is best translated, I would say, as like an instinctual emotional pattern. So in yoga, when they talk about it, they say it gives rise to like your personality. So this is the kind of latent impressions of everything you do in your time with the life you have, and it is very much how you respond to things emotionally as well as like with thoughts. I like to kind of think of it as sort of echoes of the vrittis, and if you remember vrittis being activity of the mind, they are kind of the categories of mind activity. Anything you think falls into one of those categories. These samskaras are kind of what happens afterwards, so what you become because of that activity. Kind of like karma, but not exactly the same thing. These samskaras, guys, are something that we are going to start working on here, this short segment, because changing that deep set emotional habit that we have in ourselves is in a lot of ways the hardest practice that we have in yoga. So we are going to kind of bring our attention that we've been talking about over the past few days to bear on this idea of samskaras in the coming days. And I just, for right now, want to bring that awareness of what the word means to you. It is that instinctual emotional pattern, if you want to think of it in a different way, so if your mind and your thoughts are kind of muddy water, the samskaras would be the pattern that the mud leaves on the bank or on the bottom of the river when the muddiness has settled. So it's kind of a different feel, and it is very that deep-seated emotional response to anything that happens.
Yeah, again, so we're talking, this is, habitual thought here. This is, in this case, we're talking about instinct, in a way, basically. And we spoke a couple weeks back, somewhere around there, about inserting that stopgap in between a
really helpful tool here.
Sort of in between something that has happened and your reaction to it. We're talking about kind of trying to insert that stopgap into your instinct and what is something that you've always done. So we'll be kind of diving a bit further into the pool a little bit later. But for right now, it is Samskara. We'll see you guys tomorrow.